Hey, hello, my name is Augustus, and welcome to my channel. I learn about social barriers and norms to help people become their true self in life. So if you like my videos, please hit subscribe and we will talk more. You'll see me coming onto your screen more often. So today we're talking about real conversation expectations. Because often a lot of times when I just wasn't talking to people, I had no idea how a conversation works. I don't know what it looks like. It's like, okay, shoot, it's like this strange formatter. And to see it work in movies and sometimes it's like, man, my conversation doesn't work like that. Because in movies, a lot of times things are scripted and you see all these people with all these witty, clever comebacks. Like, I don't have that. It's like, shoot, how come I'm not like that? I'm not fun, I'm not outgoing, I'm not amazing. Because those are unreal expectations. Some are made for entertainment. And you need to have proper expectations of what conversations are like so that you won't like feel like, oh man, dude, that was such a bad conversation. When in reality, it's fine, it's normal. So there's several points I want to talk about here, and I have them right here. And the first one is you will run out of things to talk about. Because when you're talking to someone, they will come up to a point where you just will be like, how's your day? And the person will be like, yeah, it's been good. And it will be awkward because maybe you guys know a good amount of things about each other already, or they're just, some points are not connecting. Maybe you're not talking about the right topic, but it is very normal to have conversations that you just run out of things to talk about. You can't force conversations. You can't like talk about things and expect every conversation to be, oh man, I wish it never ends. Like sometimes some people might be just sad, or some people are tired, exhausted. So it's normal to have conversations where you just kind of slow, just not talking about much. And it's okay. Doesn't mean if a conversation isn't going well, it doesn't mean it's always about what something you did. Sometimes that's just how it is. And the second one I want to talk about is it will be awkward and there will be awkward silences. That's also a huge part of conversations because like there are times when I talk with other people and honestly I didn't know that I was like about the fact that I'm not supposed to say something, especially like I remember there was like this couple and I was talking with the guy and uh, we and the guy we talk about other things like before, but then I didn't know that the wife isn't updated yet. So I said something that I thought that the wife knew, but she doesn't know. And then I got this awkward stare from the guy. It's like, and I was like, oh shoot, my bad. That I'm not supposed to say that. And I was like, okay, like these kind of things happen because awkwardness just happens. Sometimes you don't know about things and there's no way to prevent mistakes. It's natural part of a conversation. So expect things to be awkward sometimes. Expect things to not go well. Yeah, it's kind of like nothing's perfect. You won't able to do the perfect job every single time because if you demand perfection all the time, you will be filled with just like failures and disappointment. And don't focus on your performance to indicate who your self-worth as a person. That's important. Don't do that because you will have an extremely low and fluctuating self-esteem that you don't want. And now the last one I want to talk about, and I know there's like tons more, but you know, you can only talk about so much in one video, is that you will disagree sometimes. I talk to people that are sometimes people pleasers, and they just don't like conflict because you don't want. Yeah, I guess people don't like to argue. It's. I understand that arguments are. It's not pleasant. Sometimes you do need them. There are definitely occasions for them, but yeah, most of the time we do want things to be in harmony. But don't be afraid to stand up to confrontations. That's what I'm saying. Like sometimes you'll disagree with the other person, then that's totally fine. Because you know why? Because you guys are different people. Like different people, different opinions, and you guys will disagree. It doesn't mean you have to blow things out of proportion. It doesn't mean that you have to smack the other person on the face. It doesn't mean that you have to like rant and scream at the other person. It just means that you can say, hey, I disagree with you. And like, oh, I don't like that. Then like those kind of things, it's okay. It's okay. Expect disagreements. Expect to handle them. Just handle them calmly, and understand that this is part of those conversations. Because when you're talking to someone and that person never disagrees with anything you say, you'll start to feel that that person's kind of fake. Because no one agrees with everything. So that's kind of the proper expectation I want you to have for real conversations going in. That expect these things. And then be able to look back and be like, oh, okay, so if this is how a normal conversation is supposed to look, then don't like bash on yourself for feeling like that was a horrible conversation. Some conversations, that's just how it is. Take it, move on. So that's it. Yeah, that's the tips I want to share, and hope you got something out of this. And yeah, let me know if you agree with any of these, or let me know what you think. And as usual, stay strong, stay healthy, keep on going. Body has to be strong. And then you train your mind and take care of your emotions, and everything will be cool. So that you can get on this journey to become a better social conversationalist and be able to connect with other people much better. And I'll see you. I'll talk with you soon. Take care. Real conversation expectations. I feel like it's like reality TV or something. This is not.